Glenn Parker High Vibration Foundation, thank you very much for joining me. So boys and girls, what are we going to talk about today? The channel panel event, of course we are. And why? I think it's important and noteworthy for the idea that wants to share, and it is the collective energy that came through because there was more than one entity channeling in the same space. So, for instance, they did it at and it was done by Rob Ganter and Kalina Angell. I did watch it online. I didn't go to the actual event. And just watching online the energy that came through, and it was done at the Hilton right near LAX in California. And the collective energy that comes through, having 8 different channels come through over a 2-day time for each day, was just incredible. And I would encourage them, and I have encouraged them and others to do physical events. There's some people that like, and I like as well, to get a collective global consciousness together, numerable people for an idea or for an event, for a live simulcast, so that it can go out and people can actually attend like I did. But there's something about having entities physically channel in a actual space that A, is attractive, and B, brings forth an energy that is just unprecedented in that space. So you're reorientating that space, and other people like myself are watching online. So it is just the sharing of energy and the circulation of energy, and it's kind of like a nervous system or a circulatory system. You have a group of people in one place that are physically there attending, and then you have all these little nerve centers, all these little circulatory systems that are receiving this information, and through all the chakra centers are deploying this love and energy and the codes and codon upgrades and general energy upgrades and all this information that's coming on a different level, on a non-auditory level, and all this is being shared and going out and orientating into the space for all the people all around the world that are watching. So with that said, I think it's important to do, more events like that, physical events where there's groups of people. And I just recently went to, Darryl Anka was in town, and I didn't go to the actual channeling, but I went to the lunch. And did some networking. There's very lovely people there from all around the world, around the country as well. But you could feel the energy in that space, and I went in to look at some of the stuff that they had brought. They bring crystals and other tapes and stuff like that to buy from Bashar Communications. And the energy in the room was incredible, and then the people and the networking. So I think, from my personal opinion, that first sneeze in the video. Something's going on today, boys and girls. Energy's all over the place today. I think the space, you reorientate the space when you would physically do an event. Now, you obviously can do an event and have a camera on someone and broadcast that out and have a collective all around the world that's sharing in this energy. I just seem to be attracted to the idea of aiding in getting another physical event. So I did extend to Rob and Kalina, like, if you guys need any help to do another event, coordination or whatever it was, I would be happy to help in that. So that's really the idea that I wanted to share today, is that I think there's a different energy that comes through. I think you get a lot more energy. I'm just talking about the event. I was fine before I started this. And this is what happened the day of the event too. I couldn't sleep that night. I just, thinking about that time and what was coming through, so much energy coming through, and an awareness that I hadn't had previously was just locked in. So thank you very much for joining me and listening to me rant and rave. But the general idea is, I think that we need to have more events with more than one channel. And multiple days is good as well, so that we can have more focused energy. And I think Sodoma would be a really good place to do that. And There's a lot of YahYel and Essassani energy there. I think bringing in like Ishuwa of the YahYel and even other entities that would be applicable to that. You know, obviously, Anka does and Bashar does events there, but I'm thinking of like multiple different types of channels. So thank you very much for watching. Again, it's Glenn Parker, High Vibration Foundation. And I wanted to thank Rob and Kalina for all their hard work. They worked their asses off to get that event done and to, organize all the things that need to be organized to do and to pull off an event, and to bring people from all over the place, all the different channels, and, all those other things that need to go on for this type of idea. And thank you for being so selfless and putting that together. And down below in the description there's always tons of cool things going on. I update them all the time. So I do retreats and spiritual coaching, so that you will find descriptions down below and links and email addresses and all kinds of things. You'll find a link if you didn't get to experience the channel panel event. You can now buy the audio, and soon you'll be able to buy the HD video for the event. So that's there as well. And then link to Rob's website as well, so if you want to check him out. And if you do like this video, please do like, subscribe, and share.